Hi everyone, it's Hannah. I've not made a part 2 for my video. I remember recording it, but then it was a bit silly, so I didn't upload it. But basically in this video, as you can tell, I don't have red hair anymore. But for those who didn't watch part 1, basically you'll know that I used to have bright red hair, and I did for about a year. So in this video, I'm just going to tell you, quite a lot of you were asking in my part 1 how I kept my hair so bright. So I'm going to explain to you how I did that. I'm basically going to explain the aftermath of red hair and what sort of state it left my hair in, and how I got back to brown. So basically, yeah, I don't have red hair anymore, basically because I was finding it really hard to get a job. And as much as people say in society today it's okay to have bright hair and have a job, I found it really hard to get one. So my mum just said, you can't get jobs, so you have to dye your hair. And I'm quite happy. My natural colour is like dark brown, so it's quite like a lot darker than this. Sorry for the bad lighting. But anyway, basically, how I kept my hair so red was, in Sally's you get these things called crazy colours. They're semi-permanent hair dyes. They're about £6 in the UK for like a little bottle, but you get quite a lot of uses out of them. I got about, for a full head, you don't need to use very much, like, because I used to leave it on for like sometimes like 5 hours, because it's semi-permanent. It's like vegetable hair dye, so it's good for your hair instead of like stuff that's got peroxide in it. It's got nothing like that bad in it, so it's not too bad for your hair, kind of thing. I'm sorry if I'm looking like a spaz, because I never recorded on my webcam before. Yeah, so I used that, and basically I used the crazy colour in the colour Fire. I'm sure most Sally's stock it in the UK. I'm not sure about the US. You'd have to go and have a look for yourself. So I did that about every 2 weeks, because I was basically dyeing my hair permanently every 2 months. So like that kept it bright in between when I was dyeing it and stopped it from going orange. So that was kind of good. So if you have red hair, I'd recommend doing that, because it doesn't damage your hair and it keeps it bright. So it means you have to dye it less often. So basically, I've got like after I realized after a while, because I was using really strong developer with my red hair dye. It was 12 vol, which I think is 40% peroxide. Excuse me if I'm wrong. On my hair, and it really damaged it. I started to get like loads and loads of split ends, and basically, obviously because I dyed my hair lighter, because I stripped the red out. I used a live XXL hair dye, which was stupid because I should have got it done at the hairdressers. But basically, I wanted light brown hair, and it could, like, red can be covered by like dark brown hair. So if you have red hair and you want to cover it and go lighter, it's a pain in the use my language. It is a pain, because I wanted lighter hair and I just had to be awkward and not go dark. I wanted light hair. So basically, me and my mum just said we'll go for it. So we went to Superdrug and bought a stripper. We used Absolute Platinum by XXL, and we put that all over my head, left on for 40 minutes, and I'll insert a picture at the end and show you what colour my hair was. It was orange with red patches, and it was just terrible. So we tried to put a blonde on it but trust me, it didn't work. So if you want to strip your hair, I'd recommend going to the hairdresser to get it done if you want red stripped out of your hair. Because the Live XXL works and I'd recommend it, but it really messed up my hair. Basically what I had to do is I had to call a hairdresser, because I've got one that comes to your house kind of thing. So basically what she did, I had to take a day off school because my hair looked so bad. Basically what I did was, she put a semi-permanent, like, I think it was called, I can't remember what make of hair dye it was, I think it was called, no, she put a colour. I'll put a link in the down bar. It was a semi-permanent colour that you get in Sally's, and it was in like a medium blonde colour, medium ash blonde, I think. And basically she put that on my hair first, because she said if you have light hair and you want to put like sort of a lightish colour off without it sliding off, it's best to have a semi-base, because it sticks to it more, or something like that. So then she put the permanent medium ash blonde. It was a Colston one. I think it was an 8.0 from Sally's, but if you don't, that means nothing to you. I don't know exactly what colour, so I'm sorry. But it was an 8.0. I think it was medium ash blonde by Colston. You get them in Sally's and you just mix them with developer and stuff. and then basically she put that on top. And as you can tell, it's like it looks quite dark, but like it's kind of like it's basically a dark ashy blonde kind of color. And in some lights it looks a little bit tacky, but I actually quite like it. But basically, I had hair that was about to there. These are extensions. I had hair that was about to there, maybe there-ish. It's quite long. Like in my last video, it was curly, so you can't really tell, but it was quite long. And after I stripped it and put all this hair dye on it, this big kerfuffle, basically I still have loads and loads of split ends. I had to cut my hair from about there. As you can tell, my hair is like looks up there, because that's my natural hair. It's about like here now. So I had to get rid of all of my split ends. I would have to get a really short hair. But I want my hair to just grow. So as it keeps growing, I'm gonna like cut like more off, and I'm just trying to condition it. And I bought extensions because I hate having short hair. Um, so yeah, it was. If you're wanting to go lighter after red, it's so hard. Like eventually, I would quite like to go like sort of a medium blonde color. Um, but I'm like when my hair is like less damaged, I'm probably gonna get highlights in it. But highlights bad for it. So I think if you're going red, one thing you have to think about is how much it damages your hair, because it really does. Like, so I have the split ends to prove it. I have like frizziness. My hair is naturally frizzy, but it's so dry now. It was a stupid thing to do in the first place. But bright red hair is cool, but if you want to cover it, I would recommend using a dark brown. It will cover with dark brown, but if you put a lighter color over it, you're just gonna go ginger. And if you want to go light, there's no other way to do it apart from stripping your hair. Um, but like I said, it really damaged my hair. So if you have any other like queries about red hair or anything, just ask me and I'll reply straight away. So thank you very much for watching. I hope this was helpful. And I'm sorry I don't have red hair anymore. But if you have any questions whatsoever about red hair or anything, then just ask me, because I'm sure I'll be able to like be kind of helpful. Because if you need links for any hair dyes, or you don't know what to get, or you're not sure about how much it'll damage your hair, then when you've got red hair, you're processing it every 2 months. So it's not a permanent, I wouldn't say it's a permanent thing. It's fun for a while, but it really does damage your hair. You have to really think about these things. If you have any questions, just ask. And for those leaving comments saying I'm cute, thanks. But I'm not very cute. Thank you very much for watching. If you have any requests for videos, yeah. I'm doing up my room right now, so I might do a room tour. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.